What's up, aliens? This is Big Al. Welcome to another Dumb Sports Empire, and I'm gonna wish a happy Pride Month to my two friends here on the East Coast. It's about to be gay city for both of you guys, Fat T
Always gay
and
city.
Fat T and Captain America. Thanks for getting on, boys. Um, Happy Pride Month. Ready to wake up tomorrow and just have everything be rainbow.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Is the Fat T's logo changing for Pride Month, or are you a bigot?
Uh, we don't have that in our budget to switch it over.
Willie could do it for
Like,
free.
He's gonna
You
make
know that's
he's
a
gonna
lie.
make the he's gonna make the chocolate chip cookie a rainbow.
I've done for Unicorn
Are you doing
OG.
the are you doing the Pride Month thing this month though, Travis? This year?
No,
The Pride
Akron,
Fest?
Akron, Akron does theirs in August, and it's too damn hot in August to do
Oh,
anything.
that's fucking yeah,
Yeah.
no pun
Wait two
intended, but
months.
that's pretty fucking gay.
They just randomly do Pride Month in August.
Yeah, they have their Pride Parade and everything here in Akron in August. And they're just
That's
like, yep.
dumb.
I
This is
mean,
it now.
I think the only thing is like we're not too far from Cleveland, and Cleveland's has their big one this month, so
Well, Akron's gay
could
year round, Highland Square, so
I'm
swear.
gonna see
Swear
what you
this.
guys are stealing from August. What month is August known for?
Probably
No.
National Gay Podcasters Month. We're stealing Alex Shine.
Akron is stealing my shine. There's several awareness months celebrated in August. National Black Business Month. You guys are stealing from black businesses? That's fucked, dude. National Immunization Awareness Month. Aaron Rodgers would be fucking furious. Don't be a bully month. Maybe they moved it so you can't bully them, or it's a double
Yeah,
whammy.
I mean, I'm on, I'm checking like the iCalendar right now, and nothing pops up on August 1st like I know other months do.
Muscular Atrophy Awareness Month. Spinal Muscular Atrophy Awareness Month. That's fucked. You guys are assholes. National
I have an
Road
important
Victim.
I have an important question though, and I was debating if I was going to ask you this or not, Alec. Have you checked your mail recently?
No, did you send me something?
You just might have something in the mail. I don't know.
God damn it. I gave the guys in my group chat my address because I told Joey to come fight me. So now Chris sent me something.
I've sent you stuff before, so don't even fucking say that
Yeah,
this is brand new.
you sent me my suicide shirt. That was cool.
Yep.
Uh, ask Ray if you got anything in the mail. We
No,
can do a live unboxing.
I need to
Could
go.
yeah.
It's down the street. It's down the street.
Can you? I mean, I
Does
can
she
you
have
ask
feet?
Ray if she could go get this so you could unbox this on the pod?
Yeah, dude. What do you have? What do you have kids for?
She's um she's got the kids up in bed.
Gosh dang it.
I can
Gosh
go
dang it.
run and get it in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes.
That's all right.
That's too much. All
I
right.
should have said some. I should have said something earlier so I could have had you do it on the pod. It's my fault.
All right. I might after the pod I might record another little 5 minute video of me unboxing it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it needs to be a live reaction, and even if you don't put it on the pod or if you don't splice it in, just send it in the group chat.
Okay. I'll record myself opening it for you guys.
Okay, love you,
Nice.
thank you.
All right. Is it as good as the Stavi naked calendar?
No, but honestly, it might be better. It's perfect for right now though.
Okay.
Same but different.
If you want to know what gifts Chris and I and Travis get each other, when we went to San Francisco last January, Chris got me a Stavros Halkias nude calendar, and the guy's like 350 pounds. And then I got Chris a book that says the title is just the N word on every single page, and it's all blank. But those are the kind of gifts we get each other. So who knows what's in this fucking box? I forgot about that N word book. This is the dumbest fucking thing
Dude,
ever.
I when I was moving back, I had to take that drawer out so it didn't slide everywhere, and I saw the book and I was like, oh my God, I can't even believe that I
Is
still
that
have that.
the? It's all blurry. That's the Stavi calendar. Fuck yes. I'm glad you still have it up. It's a little gay of you to have it up from 2 years ago. Is the 2022 calendar still on Hal's
Was
wall?
it 2022? Was it that
No,
far
I
long
think it
ago?
was 23.
Oh, it's almost Jazoon.
Oh God.
Fucking Stavi, man. That guy's he was funny at Tires. Did you guys watch Tires?
No, I don't have Netflix anymore. I canceled it,
Oh
which
shit.
means Travis also doesn't have Netflix. And it's not on the Fire Stick.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You guys gotta
So I
get it
might use like
somehow.
a different email and get a free trial to watch Tires.
I saw
Yeah.
Stavi make a post that they required him to eat in every scene that he was in.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Well, before Alex sent it on Instagram today, I saw like the slideshow of like the pictures of like scenes that Stavi was in, and it just looks fucking hilarious just from looking at those pictures.
He was good. Francis from Barstool was in the second episode. He was funny. I'm telling you, the fifth episode I think is the bikini car wash episode. It might be the funniest thing I've ever seen on TV of any episode. It was fucking hilarious.
I don't know. I think the funniest episode of TV I've ever seen is oh my gosh, Workaholics. They have an episode where they get a rat infestation
Oh
in
my
their house.
God. Yes, I know it's
One of the
Travis.
funniest things I've ever seen.
Those guys are stupid.
Yeah.
Every stupid
I'll tell-
Netflix movie
but
he comes out with, my wife wants to watch it. So they're all kind of funny too.
it's
There was
hard to
one that
top.
Chris and I watched. Jexy.
Jexy was good, yeah, with Adam Devine.
That was really funny.
But
I
it's
saw-
hard to top like funniest things. It's hard to top fucking I think you should leave for me because
Yeah.
it's just every fucking episode just killed me.
Yeah, that was pretty good. No, yeah, you've seen the clips already. That you probably just got to put it together, but it's so funny. Everyone should go watch Tires. So I kind of wanted to start this episode off. There was a video going around TikTok, Twitter, whatever, of a man UFC fighting with a big ass beer gut, just a fat fucking dude. Two women with headgear on. So I hope this is a new thing that happens, but I kind of want to pose the question to the guys: how many women do you think you could beat up? And Chris wants to know who that you want the two women to be. But how far, Chris? Who are your two women? Because I know you actually suggested the two women. Who would you want to fight?
Yeah, so well, like I joked around in the group chat saying that I wanted to take out Pelosi and Clinton, but which is still like a viable answer. But my real answer of who I would want to fight in that situation, and I thought about this on the drive to Kentucky today. Megan Rapinoe, and then there's this fucking Samoan looking bitch Drew on TikTok, Drew Offwallow, something like that. Super annoying, like not
What's
like
the feeling?
feminist. She just like hates fucking guys and talks shit about everyone. So I'd want to fight her too. But she might beat me up because she's a big bitch.
Rough wallow. How
Something like that.
We don't mention fucking Alyssa Peely on this podcast. That goddamn manatee lost me my first game against Willie in WNBA fantasy. We don't mention that fucking hot air balloon of a human being on this podcast anymore.
Alec hates a lot of women, so I would love to know his like top two that he would want to fight.
Dude, I do hate a lot of women. Is that bad? I like good, strong women. The fact that you said Pelosi and Clinton was fucking hilarious because you never, ever, ever, ever talk about politics, and it's fucking hilarious to see you just beat up in my head. Just see you beat up fucking Hillary Clinton and plus two old ladies, just for no reason.
That's because I hate talking politics. I have my stance. There's no point in putting it out there.
I think if like you punched Hillary Clinton, like depending on what, let's go with a sternum punch. I think she would survive. I think there's a pretty good chance like Nancy Pelosi would just have a heart attack and like
I think Pelosi, because that skeleton looking bitch, I think I'd put my hand through her chest. Yeah.
Just rip her heart out like Indiana Jones.
Beverly Hills Ninja, pull out the heart and put it in the doggy bag. Or no.
No, that's Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Ninja was swinging the fish.
Mm-hmm.
Two women that I really hate. Hillary Clinton is good, but I want them to be younger, and I want them to fucking hate each other because if they fucking hate each other, then they're not gonna work well together. Damn it.
Would not want to fight.
Were you guys still in the freaking thing?
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
kicked out of my own Zoom fucking call.
We're not
It happens every fucking time we do this because your internet sucks hot dicks.
Jesus, I freaking prioritized my
Pride
device and everything. I'm glad you guys kept it going. You guys didn't get kicked out of the meeting? It was just me?
No.
Fucking Christ.
You suck.
It stopped recording us, but we kept on talking.
Yeah, well, it recorded for like a minute or two after you got a minute, like after you got kicked out, and then it stopped recording, and then we kind of just bullshitted for a little bit.
I saw you guys freeze, and I stopped talking. I was like, here we go again with this bullshit.
Yeah, basically while you were gone, because you don't like podcasting and talking to the aliens, basically said if it was those two women, like, and end of life, like they're dead. But I also brought up if this is a legit league where it's women that know how to fight are signing up to beat the shit out of one dude, like 2v1, I would probably get my ass beat. But if it's just like people that have beef, like rough and rowdy style, I would probably like my chances.
Yeah, I feel like emotion's got to be good behind it. But the two women you'd have to pick have to fucking hate each other because, like the women in that video, they're not going to work together. For whatever reason, you got a 2v1, and both of them were just doing their own thing, and they got fucking mollywopped.
Yeah, there was like one opportunity when I was watching that video where I was just like, oh, they're gonna be Zass now. Like he got off balance once, and I'm like, oh, he's toast.
What's the prize and consequence for that? Like, if the guy wins, does he get to fuck them, and if he loses, he gets pegged? Like,
no, it's just
what happens?
Jail either way.
Domestic violence.
You beat up the women.
He gets to go to a women's jail.
Straight to jail.
He goes to a women's jail.
My two women, I really fucking hate everyone bagging on Caitlin Clark right now, so it's kind of a recency bias. I might go Brianna Stewart just because she fucks me in WNBA fantasy constantly.
No, Taurasi would be a good one.
It was almost Taurasi because she's a gigantic bitch right now. Brianna Stewart because she's so ugly. We just need to rid the world of Diana Taurasi because of Brianna Stewart.
But Brianna Stewart, she's like an avatar and that reach. I think that'd be tough. I think just take out Taurasi's old ass.
She's not like the skyscraper like Steven Struve. She's a freaking probably benches like 38 pounds. Yeah, that doesn't mean you're strong.
Take out Asia Wilson. She put up 50 points on me tonight.
Big tree.
She's averaging 50.3 fantasy points a game for me.
She's fucking unbelievable.
They lost to Atlanta. But I mean, her and Kelsey Plum, I was at half. They had like 34 of their team's 44 points at half, and I was just like, "What? Like that shouldn't be allowed."
They're crazy good.
They ended up with 47 of their 74.
Yeah, what helped you out today was that my one girl was playing against Vegas, and she didn't have as good of a game as she normally does, but. There was just such a mismatch in this week with us of players going because I think every week I counted up and see how many players I have potentially going against how many players who I'm playing have potentially going. And I think it was like I had like 28 players potentially going in every day. And you had like 20 or 22.
Yeah, it's tough because they don't all play the same amount of games per week, which pretty stupid.
I thought it was more even last year. I don't remember this being an issue because I think Dan has 4 more than me.
They need to add more teams. Like I know that it's tough.
There's two more.
Yeah, they're coming.
Toronto got one, and I forget what
Yeah.
the other city
Golden State
was.
Valkyries.
Valkyries,
Yeah.
yep.
I don't
Be
know what
sick if
Toronto's
Cleveland had
mascot
one.
is.
I mean, I would think about going to a game, not go, but I'd think about it.
I would think about it.
We don't. There's nothing around. There's nothing in Pennsylvania. There's nothing in. I guess
Indiana's
the Fever.
Indiana's probably the closest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could be Caitlin Clark stands.
What would be like the most Toledo?
The
And still
sex
call them the Mud
trafficking,
Hens.
the sex trafficking capital of the world.
Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah.
WNBA capital.
Let's put the Hall of Fame in Toledo. The
That would be the biggest insult in the world.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Chillicothe, Ohio. Lima.
Yeah. Youngstown. Fucking
Norwalk.
Grit City.
Norwalk.
Grit City.
city, home of Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, Alec, you probably didn't see it. There was a bank that blew up in downtown Youngstown.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Blew
Didn't
up.
one person died?
One person died, and they're claiming it was just a gas pipe leak, but it's like
Yeah.
it's a bank.
So was the owners of Pavona's.
Yeah, but being a big mob city makes you wonder.
Youngstown's a mob city?
Yeah, it was
Oh
halfway.
yeah.
Yeah, it was halfway between Chicago and New York City. It was huge. The owners of the San Francisco 49ers they were an Italian family in Youngstown. That was what they did.
Not the Yorks, right? Or before them.
No, the DeBarlos.
Oh yeah. Italian names have to end in a vowel. I forgot.
Yeah.
Learned that on The
Youngstown
Sopranos.
was a big mob city.
That's fucking hilarious. I don't know who my other woman would be. There's one person that pops up in my life that neither of you know. I worked with her probably 4 jobs ago, and she was the biggest, most gigantic cunt on this planet. She was just the meanest, fucking ugliest human being, and I would relish the opportunity to put headgear on her and beat the ever-living fuck out of her until 3 referees pulled me off. And Dana said he would cut my contract if I kept going.
I figured you were gonna say like Grace Roth for breaking your heart and then turning you away from all white women.
No, we weren't even together. I just had a crush on her, and then she just had a crush on every black guy ever.
You went and did the opposite.
I went and did the opposite. I showed her ass.
Yeah, you increased your mutual interest.
Yeah, you can do it. I can do it. But she,
I just thought about fictional characters I would want to beat up.
Debbie.
Debbie from Shameless is number one on my list. Pregnant Debbie from Shameless.
Jesus Christ, pregnant.
2 for 1.
She's also 16. So, and then Dolores Umbridge.
Ooh, Umbridge is a good one. I was just watching that Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, she was a B. Skylar from Breaking Bad stands out.
It's a good one.
No,
too.
I think I'm in the camp of Marie was worse.
Oh yeah.
Marie
Marie
had like a mental
far
disorder.
more insufferable, but
she was not mentally there.
Like, I know Chris and I have talked about it before. Any character that you hate that much, they're just like the best written characters of all time.
Mm-hmm. Cersei from Game of Thrones. Like there were times where I wanted to just fuck that bitch up. I couldn't stand her.
Yeah. Joffrey was the same. Like I really like Joffrey. God damn it, dude. Why? I can't believe I fucking pay for Zoom to deal with this bullshit.
I can't believe you pay for internet.
Yeah, just be better, man. Honestly.
I'm gonna try to hardwire it to my fucking router upstairs. It's on the opposite side of the house. I need to move it really fucking close to it. I'm sorry. It's frustrating. I'm sorry.
Yeah, how do you think we feel?
You're sitting in a hotel room in Kentucky about to whack your meat for 40 hours straight. I think you feel great.
Right. We play like literally all day tomorrow. It's like a super weird format.
Did you guys have games tonight?
No, I mean, we play at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I didn't
Ugh.
want to make the drive in the morning.
Yeah.
So, because it's 3.5 hours. So, but we play at 9 and it's like, it's survivor format. So it's like we play, and if you win, you stay on the field. And if you lose, there's two other fields, so there's three fields playing at a time. If you lose, you go to like the director of the tournament and tell them you want to challenge whatever field, and then you hop on that field. So
What
it's
the
like
fuck?
you could play literally all day. And
King
then
of the
it's like
Hill?
eventually, yeah, and then eventually it gets to a point where it's like an elimination. And it goes based off your record throughout those games. So I don't know,
Jesus.
it could be like 7, 8 games tomorrow.
That's tight. All right. Let's get on to the other question now. How many women do you think you could beat up? So I've been thinking about this for like 2 days. Those two women weren't working together at all. If you just had a swarm of 5, 6 women doing that, just not working together, what number do you think you get to? Now, my strategy would be they've got headgear on. That's harder. I would tire myself out pretty easily. I would punch them so fucking hard in the ribs at least one time, just one fucking monster rib shot. They'd curl up on the floor, start crying, and then they just move on to the next one and give the fucking hardest rib shot you've ever given to the next person. I could probably do that 7 or 8 times before they caught on, and then they would drop their hands and you just start teeing off on faces. But I think I could get through 10 women
Are you
if
allowed
they
to
don't.
punch
No,
people in the throat?
Colin Cap. Yeah, I mean, not yeah, it's not. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I mean, it's
Oh,
not
I'm
like
doing it on
we're
purpose.
yeah, just say it was an accident.
If she
Oh,
dies,
But
she
well,
dies.
if it's that easy, I am taking out a lot.
I'm calling cap on 10. Like there's the question, like people always ask like how many toddlers do you think you could beat up in like in a row or whatever, or like if it was like they were all coming at you at one time, whatever. And I feel like that number is significantly high, but like adult women, like granted, if it's the women that are in that video, like they don't look to be extremely athletic or strong,
Just
but
takes one.
still like that's a lot of fucking bodies, and eventually like one is going to coordinate, and if one is like on your legs, it's going to be tough to fucking take out a bunch. I would say the number, if it's all at one time, I would say 5 or 6, I think. But more than that, I feel like it's just so much chaos happening that somehow you're going to get tripped up, fall down, and then at that point, it's done. Like, I mean, I don't think you're not gonna be able to push 5 or 6 people off of you.
Yeah, if we're going with the same from the video, probably I would say four. Yeah, because I think at that point, like they can
But I'll
start getting
tell
a
you
little
what, I would
more
want to just
strategy.
give one, just an absolute, like the hardest of all time cunt punt. Just fucking boom. Just see just what would happen. I don't know.
I would throw a kick for the first time ever, probably.
I'm glad that I timed up cunt punt with Alec taking a drink too.
5 or 6, that's unbelievable. Those girls had no coordination, no
But if
nothing.
they start circling you, like you're
And
screwed.
and all it takes is for one to just like rush and like take your legs out while you're punching another one or whatever. And then
It depends
you're
on who these
wrapped up.
girls are too. If it's like 10 Ronda Rouseys, like obviously I would get fucked up. But those
You
Oh,
girls
how
get
were
did you?
fucked up by one
fucking
Ronda Rousey.
clueless. Those girls were clueless. I don't think so. Ronda Rousey only weighs like 110 pounds, dude.
She would beat the ever living. She could take on all three of us.
No.
No. I honestly like it
Oh,
was
she would
like
knock the
I
fuck
was
out of me.
shocked. No, she wasn't a puncher. Um,
Yeah,
She would knock
exactly.
the fuck out of me.
She'd
no,
put
she
you in an
wouldn't.
arm bar.
No, she wouldn't. She wasn't a puncher. So that's why she got exposed eventually. She got into women's MMA when it was really nothing. Like she's still a badass. I'm not taking anything away from her. But her whole thing was judo. which was throwing a woman to the ground and then hitting just enough punches to get it called, or getting her into an armbar. I'm not saying that that can't happen to any of us, and it might happen to all of us. But if it was just like a straight up stand up thing, ain't no chance she's doing shit, because every time she fought somebody that could do any stand up, she got her ass whooped. Now, if we were talking about fighting fucking Amanda Nunes or the new one that came over to UFC, Kayla Harrison, no chance. I'd get my fucking ass whooped by both of them. But
Dude was a
Ronda
fucking
Rousey, I
monster.
don't know. I think that people just, there was this, she was the first one. So it was like people have this thought that she was like the most badass woman of all time. And she is a badass, but I don't know. I think she's just a cunt. And I think that she just took advantage of women that were like, you know, working mothers that also wanted to fight.
You're gonna say some shit like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go say
I
it.
was like,
She would beat the fuck out of me.
I was like, Chris is gonna say some shit about being a housewife, and then fucking working mothers came out of his mouth.
Chris Bucker over there.
I feel like she just needs to just focus on being a homemaker.
You just graduated from college. You know, your greatest accomplishment is still yet to come when you bear your children.
Like, did that college not fucking like
I'm
see
not.
his like? Did they
What?
not see his speech ahead of time? Did like what? Good Lord, what a mess.
That's so funny. They were at the White House today with Grandpa Joe.
Oh, they were. I didn't even see anything about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
saw
saw it.
he invited
I
Travis
saw an
Kelce
article
to
on.
say something, and Travis Kelce was like, "Last time I was up here, they said they were gonna tase me." And I was like, "Oh, haha." I'm sticking with 10. I think if Ronda Rousey wants to smoke, I'll go to her farm in Southern California and I'll show her what's up. I won't fight Travis Brown, obviously, but the weight advantage with Ronda and the judo stuff, she can throw people her size. I probably got her by 100 pounds. If we're locked up, standing up, she can't just throw me like that.
I think she could.
I don't.
It's all based off angles and
Judo is all
leverage.
based off of, yeah, she's gonna work like to use your strength and weight against you. But I mean, I'm just, I don't know. I still don't think
Uh,
she's gonna fucking toss any of us. Like there was a video on TikTok today that like a bunch of UFC fighters have been like hanging out together, and they were at like a theme park and whatnot. But it was Kayla Harrison um hip throwing Alex Pereira, and like he let her do it, and she still kind of struggled to throw him. And like she's a
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
powerhouse.
That's what
Alec,
I'm saying.
you should get back up to 287 and none of them throw you.
Dude, I
You could
would
just
sit
you
on
could
her like Roy
sit on them.
Nelson. I would Roy Nelson fucking beer gut in her face and just hammer fist her fucking blue
Who,
eyes into the
who
fucking
was
pavement.
the WWE wrestler that just used to stick his ass in people's face?
Rikishi.
Kishi.
I would do that shit. I would get her in a 69 and just freaking attack her
Which
ribs.
like the whole Rikishi thing is like even weirder now that you find out that Vince McMahon had like an ass fetish of like shitting on people and putting his ass on people's faces. It's kind of weird. So
Nothing wrong with a shit fetish.
I feel like, yep, there is stuff wrong with it. Okay.
I don't
E.
know.
coli. Ever hear of it?
I feel like I would stand my ground against Ronda Rousey. Even though Turtle didn't in Entourage, I I would handle myself. I could get back up to 287 to fight Ronda Rousey.
Alec is doing a reverse fight cut, just getting as fat as possible.
I need 55 pounds back on stat. Yeah, I would go ape shit. I would spend so much money on food.
First UFC fighter to be sponsored by Hostess.
There's a fucking who is it? Mac and Always Sunny in Philadelphia lost and or gained and lost 60 pounds in like 3 months just to prove that he could do it. That'd be me. Um,
Two girls just received technical fouls for shouting at each other in the WNBA.
that's pussy shit right there.
How about Willie getting pissed off in the group chat earlier too about his girl all of a sudden being ruled out for most likely getting her period.
These are things you have to deal with in the WNBA fantasy. Is that it's load management in the NBA and it's period management in the WNBA. There's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Menstruation.
Yeah, load management means something totally different in women's basketball.
Yeah.
Dude, Joey's team really sucks.
Skylar Diggins didn't do a good job of load managing last year.
No, she
Not at all.
got pregnant and fucked me over. She should have stopped listening to
Joey's
Harrison
team is
Bucker.
not good. At least like last year, I had like the escape escape route of saying I only drafted good looking women. Not the case for Joey this year.
Yeah, you made the finals too, didn't you?
I did. I beat some fucking bum in the playoffs.
But that means all of us made the finals though, right?
Did all of us? I think Alec, you made the finals, right?
Willie didn't make the finals either.
Oh man. Is he here though?
No. Eat shit, Pitt and Willie.
Imagine making the league and not making it to the finals.
Dude, I thought I had you guys too because I was the only one that knew any fucking WNBA players, and then you guys all beat me. Chris's thing is bullshit. That's why this year there's 6 teams, and you can't just go 0-9 and then make it to the finals. That's fucking horseshit.
I got hot at the right time. So I was hot physically at the beginning, and I was hot like for real as a team wise at the end.
You guys came together, ragtag group of misfits.
Oh, we came.
Only one person came on that team.
Yeah. Lots of research.
The coach. You motherfucker. You guys don't think you could beat up more than 5 women at one time?
I said 5 or 6.
If it's the women from that video.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, if they circle you, like, imagine if one just calls a leg. What are you gonna do?
They're not gonna do anything coordinated.
I love that we've all of a sudden become a pro domestic violence podcast.
It's sanctioned. It's sanctioned. This is a real thing.
That's all right. I sent Alec a video earlier of on TikTok of some kid being super fucking annoying with his mom, and I said,
oh my God,
I said, Chris Benoit theme music starts playing.
It was so fucking weird. Talking about toilet Rizzler skibbity bop or something. I was like, what the fuck?
Something, yeah. It was like this fucking generation is so fucked.
I'm kind of glad I'm not having boys. Whatever the fuck that thing was. I could beat up at least 14 women in a ring.
The number just keeps growing.
Dude, I'm telling you, think about how annoying it would be if one of them just koala'd on your leg, couldn't punch him in the head.
And kick him in the face.
On that one, they get on your other leg.
You can't kick a downed opponent.
They put themselves down. The system has been kicking women down for hundreds of years. Actually, forever.
Did Ray just come in? Did you have to throw that one in? Did Ray just like walk into the room? Did you have to say something positive about women?
No, she doesn't listen to this. I could beat up at least 16 women in a fucking octagon. You guys are fucking tripping, dude. Watching that fat guy.
I'm gonna change the bracket that I made. It's a bracket number of women out to beat up, and we're just gonna debate.
It'll get up to 20 is ridiculous. 20 is ridiculous. I'll stop there, but like
our 7 seed, 37 women going up against our 4 seed,
37 women and 8 toddlers. Dude. They were small. They were not coordinated. All right, I rest my case. I think the people will side with me. I think the only other thing I had to talk about before we get to our bracket was Gable Stevson. Is it Stevenson or Stevens? Am I fucking that up?
Steve Son. There's no N. Yeah, so it's Steve Son. So it's like
Gable
Stevenson or something. It's fucking weird.
Okay, he's from Minnesota. Fuck that guy. But signed a contract with the Bills to play D tackle at 6'1", 275. I'm all for people trying out different sports and doing stuff like that. But to think you can go play D tackle because you're an insane wrestler and a freak athlete. Ed Oliver is a guy on that D tackle line or in that D line. How big is Ed Oliver? He's at least probably 6'4",
Well,
six
you were
five.
saying only 6'1", but Aaron Donald was only 6 foot or 6'1", and he was one of the best defensive tackles of all time. So D line, the height, obviously it helps, but it's not as big as like offensive line is. But I don't know. They said that the first time Gable Stevson ever put on cleats was like just a couple weeks ago, and that just honestly just pisses me off because like the fact that an NFL team is gonna even like sign him as just this fucking circus attraction. Like I get it, he's a phenomenal athlete,
Mhm.
great wrestler, but like that doesn't
There, like,
mean anything.
there's other football going on right now with guys who played for 14, 15 years that are capable of
Yeah,
playing defensive line, and you're giving a mini camp invite to someone that's never put on cleats. I get it, but I don't think like defensive line would be his position. I think like at that point you just have him put on like 40 pounds and try to play guard.
Mhm.
Because I mean, think
no,
like
I see. I don't think so.
he's all
I think
inside. Like,
yeah, but I think D line is the only position that he can have a decent enough chance at playing because wrestling, there's a lot of hand fighting and whatnot. I feel like, he can grab on and try to hand fight and throw and whatever to get through, but I still don't think he's going to be successful at it. I think it's
yeah,
just going to,
no.
I think he's going to get fucking mauled during minicamp, and all these football players that have been playing forever are going to make it, a point to fucking maul him. And I think that he's going to end up getting cut. I forgot that he got cut from WWE,
Yeah, that was like
and you
2 months.
said it had to have been like bad acting, but it's got to be more than that because I said that earlier in the chat. Brock Lesnar, when he first came into WWE or might have been WWF still at that time, he was just a physical freak, and he couldn't talk on the mic. He had this is when I still watched wrestling. He had Paul Heyman did all the talking, all the hyping up of him. All he did was come out and fucking maul dudes. So Gable Stevenson, if he just had to have been that bad at both the mic and that style of wrestling for them to cut him that quick.
Yeah, I mean it's a different type of athleticism.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah. I didn't realize Aaron Donald was only 280 pounds.
Yeah.
I thought he was over 300, but
No,
Wait,
dude, a lot of
how
these.
much here? Wait, how much did he weigh?
it said 280.
Man, 287 pounds. He must be so good at football.
Yeah. Especially for 5'8", 280. That's fucking built like a shit brick house right there.
Spark plug.
Spark
No,
plug.
it's a lot of offensive and defensive linemen have gone that thinner route now. Yeah, I mean, not as many are like the big. You still get a few every now and then. They're like the 330, 340,
Yeah,
plus, but a
Hmm.
lot of them are around that
that's.
270 to 310 range. Like, there's
Hmm.
not a lot that are real huge.
I mean,
How
Ed Oliver's like the last one I could think of was like a big guy coming out of college that's really done much.
as far
Yeah.
as D tackles go?
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of multi-positional now. So you
Hmm.
just don't see a lot of like I guess true nose and threes anymore.
Who's the guy, Tavondre Sweat? That guy was fucking gigantic this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweat. But
Yeah, he sweats
we'll
a
see how he
lot.
does. I mean, a lot of these guys that are super big aren't having the success anymore. I think that it's just because teams are more relying on their defensive tackles to actually provide pressure in the pass game because of the way that the NFL has gone to
Hmm.
where having a big, block absorber in the middle isn't as important.
Yeah, and the more we see people go to screen games or outside pass games, outside run games, and like, what's a D tackle gonna do on a screen or anything like that? You can't chase shit down, then you're useless in today's NFL.
Yep.
The I didn't realize Aaron Donald was only 280. That's kind of crazy. But Yeah, I don't see it working out, but imagine if he did work out and they just have Aaron Donald 2.0 and Ed Oliver on the same line. That'd be fucking bonkers. The fuck, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. All right, it's time for a bracket.
Time for the
How?
bracket.
What
All
is our
right.
bracket on?
Threw this together pretty quick. Sounded like Frank the Tank.
Together.
Fucking match. Um, it's the best sports movies. Just threw it together pretty quick. So I'm sure there's some I'm missing, and I didn't really like seed them based on anything. Just kind of threw them in. Like probably the top 4 seeds I would say are pretty solidified 4 seeds. Other than that, I just kind of threw stuff in. We're gonna start off a little untraditionally. We have a 15 and 16 play in where I'm gonna list a bunch of movies and we're gonna pick our top two from this, and they're going to be our 15 and 16 seeds and probably just get bounced in the first round anyways. So for the play-in games, we have Any Given Sunday, The Wrestle, Seabiscuit, Hoosiers, Jerry Maguire, The Fighter, Dodgeball, Moneyball, Cars, I, Tonya, Talladega Nights, Varsity Blues, and The Iron Claw.
I haven't seen the Iron Claw yet.
Me either. There's some great fucking movies in there for a 15,
Yeah,
16 spot.
I'd say
Just
Dodgeball
wait.
would be up there for me.
Yeah, Dodgeball would
Dodgeball.
be, I think that's one of my, if I were to only have to vote for one, I think Dodgeball would be my top vote.
Varsity Blues was up there for me because I
Yeah,
really love that
Varsity
movie.
Blues was good, and then if we're counting it, yeah, I mean technically this is a sports movie. Wouldn't even think about it. Talladega Nights, great movie. So
Yeah.
Cars is a great movie too.
Yeah,
That's
the Wrestler is a really good movie. The Iron Claw would probably be my,
been a long
if I were
time.
going best movie of all of them, but not my favorite. But I obviously have a soft spot for comedy. So Dodgeball and
Varsity Blues, my vote.
far.
I'll say
So I
Varsity
think
Blues too.
so. I
So
think
Dodgeball versus
Dodgeball.
Varsity Blues.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
So
well those
gay
two aren't going
copying me.
against each other. So Dodgeball will be our 15 seed, and Varsity Blues will be our 16 seed. One of them, okay, neither of them have a football on football matchup.
Okay.
All right, we will start on the left side of our bracket. Our 1 seed, Rocky, will be going against our 16 seed, Varsity Blues.
So it's just, is it the Rocky franchise or Rocky 1?
Rocky 1.
That's not even the best Rocky.
There's only one
yeah,
Rocky.
it's not. It's not even the best Rocky. So this is a bullshit bracket already.
Rocky 4 fucks hard.
Rocky 4 won us the Cold War. Okay.
Yes.
How are we not going to put that movie? If it's Rocky 4, I probably already like Rocky 4 is not even sports movie, just top 5 movie in general.
Do we want to make the number 1 seed Rocky 4?
Yes. Vetoed Rocky 1.
The movie that
I know Rocky
Oscar.
won the awards. Yes. I still think Rocky 4 was better.
There's no Rocky 4 with Rocky. True or false?
No. We can leave Rocky. We can leave Rocky 1, but I'm just saying I think Rocky 4 is the best of the franchise.
We voted Rocky 4 is the best of the Rockies, so we'll have Rocky 4 in.
Is it taking up other bracket
spots? It's going against
spots?
Varsity Blues.
Rocky 4.
Rocky
Hands
4.
down.
Just end the bracket. Unless it's going against Top Gun, and Top Gun's not a sports movie. What's so funny about the Top Gun? Fucking rocks, dude. Both of them are fucking awesome.
Cars.
Movies.
I had an animated movie in here. All right, our 8-9 matchup. These are 2 older movies, so I kind of threw them together. I guess one's not older; it just takes place in an old time. Our 9 seed is Miracle, and our 8 seed is Field of Dreams.
Fuck Field of Dreams and
Field
fuck
of Dreams.
Iowa.
I'm not a hockey guy.
Miracle.
I like Miracle better, but it sounds like we're a 2-1 Field of Dreams there.
This is the America versus Russia bracket. Rocky 4 and Miracle. Fuck yeah.
We could have had 2 Americans beating Russians, but
but Chris
You
loves
guys beat
I've
college.
it.
honestly never watched Miracle. I'm just not a big hockey guy.
It's
It's a
pretty
good
good.
one.
Um,
But I
well,
like that more. I like Moneyball more than Miracle, and Moneyball didn't even make that fucking bracket.
well, Moneyball's about nerds.
Okay, I don't like nerds either. Nerds and gays are low on my list. We should do a gay movie bracket for Pride Month. What are the gay movies?
Put you in charge of that one. Do some research.
Yep.
The Greatest Showman has to be a super gay movie, right? Mamma Mia.
Bruno.
Yeah, I was about to say Bruno.
Bruno was extra gay. I'm gonna Google it. Do your thing. I'm gonna try to get 8 gay movies.
Well, moving on to our next movie matchup. We have our 4 seed, Remember the Titans, versus our 13 seed, Caddyshack.
Oh, Caddyshack's good, but Remember the Titans is phenomenal.
I don't think I've ever
Great
seen
movie.
Caddyshack.
Damn, I tried to ensure that the movies in the actual bracket were movies I thought you guys would see for sure. So Remember the Titans.
Caddyshack's really funny. You should watch that one, Alec. Does
it stand the test of
a
time?
lot of good moments. Yeah.
All right.
Shit. Look at this gay movie.
Next matchup.
Can you see that?
Oh, Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback wins. This movie is just called The Third One, and it's 3 dudes on top of each other, like biting their lips.
Why are you fucking Googling gay movies right now?
I told you I was gonna come up with 8 gay movies for a gay movie bracket.
Gay stuff's pop on TikTok.
Oh my god.
The algorithm fucks me on my gay TikTok.
Sounds like the algorithm
Oh
is
my
the only one
god.
fucking you.
Oh my god.
I said it in the group chat. No, said it in the group chat. No.
Oh my god. This popped up under gay movies, and I hesitate to send it to you guys.
Just send it with no context.
Oh my god. You guys are gonna laugh so fucking
matchup?
hard. You're gonna laugh so fucking hard. I sent it right now.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
For the podcast, it is like a rainbow flag and a rugby team, and it says Steelers, the world's first gay rugby team. That is no fucking way that happened. That is the craziest thing that's ever fucking happened.
Steelers are the winner of our gay movie bracket.
Googling gay movies,
that's amazing.
Steelers, the gay rugby team popped up. It came out in 2020.
Following the journey of 3 people in the club, the lesbian coach fighting against misogyny, the semi-pro player who spiraled into a depression after his coming out didn't go as planned, and the prop who was discovered he was a drag queen. Sounds a lot like the Steelers.
Chris, I need that fire stick ASAP.
There's no fucking way that happened. I shouldn't have sent it to you guys because I'm gonna get reamed for it for life. But my god, that was so perfect.
Willie's probably already putting your face on top of all the other heads.
Yeah. The main guy kind of looks like Willie.
All right. Well, our next matchup is our 5 versus 12. 5 seed White Men Can't Jump versus our 12 seed Major League.
Major League.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I don't think I've seen White Men Can't Jump either.
Damn, dude, that's a good one. I'd say Major League. I like Major League a little bit more. I think it's a little funnier, and it's Cleveland. So
yeah,
Wild Thing, Ricky Vaughn is my favorite.
It's a classic. So we have that moving on to our Elite 8. We'll move to the other side of the bracket, finish out this part of the Sweet 16. We have our 2 seed Friday Night Lights versus our 15 seed Dodgeball. I'm a huge fan of Friday Night Lights.
I am too.
Yeah.
But I really like Dodgeball too.
You can't. I don't think it. Yeah, I mean, Friday Night Lights is a great movie. It's not my favorite football movie though, which is what almost makes me choose Dodgeball.
I'm gonna go Friday Night Lights.
I'm going Friday Night Lights as well.
You want to win? Put Booby in. Let him spin.
All right. Our next matchup is our 10-7. At 7, we have Happy Gilmore And at 10, we have The Karate Kid, the original one.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore. Karate Kid was good though. I do enjoy it. I like that one.
Yeah. I watched
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore like 3 times for the Masters like a month ago.
Yeah, it was like I think the tough part about making this bracket was I think you could have made like a whole sports comedy kit and then like
Yeah.
movies that are based around the sport
Comedies and
because it's
dramas.
like yeah. So that was a tough part of making this. All right, our next matchup is our 314. At the 3 we have The Sandlot, and at 14 we have Creed.
Hmm. I know you hate Michael B. Jordan, Travis, probably because he's black. But
no,
that came out
I
of
don't like
fucking nowhere.
I don't like Michael B. Jordan, but Creed is an amazing movie.
yeah,
Is
Creed
that
is
the one
really
when he's
good.
like pounding sand in the middle of the desert, or is that 2? He takes a
Can't
sledgehammer
remember.
in the desert and he's like beating on sand and then like it's his triumph moment on his montage or whatever. It's 1 or 2.
That was 2. I think that was 2.
Literally pounding sand. The
But I hate The Sandlot.
What?
okay,
Yeah,
homo.
I don't like it.
Well, I
Fucking
mean, The
weird.
Sandlot is getting my vote, but I do love Creed.
The Sandlot's
I would
also
have
getting my vote, and I do love Creed, but Rocky 4 is going to be my only Rocky representation in this bracket.
Chris wants to go see Creed in November. Some Creed fan you are.
Dang.
That's different. Creed, suck my dick.
You could have
Are you
voted on
gonna?
And it's
Creed the
and
band.
it's and it's on my birthday.
I never
So
specified. You were just like Michael B. Jordan. He's black.
Are you gonna let him
you
take you
never
higher
you
like that?
never disputed you never disputed the fact that you didn't like him because he was black. So
I
racist.
just don't. He has a punchable face. I don't. It's
Because he's
like
black?
Nick.
Is
It's
it
like
because he's
Nick
black?
Cannon got stung by a fucking bees.
My wife doesn't like him because she said that at one point he said he doesn't like black women, so she doesn't like him. Like literally, I don't even know if it's true or not, but she heard that rumor somewhere, and now she just fucking hates him because he allegedly hates black women. But he dated Steve Harvey's daughter.
Yeah, Cleveland, stand up. Our next matchup is
It all comes back to Cleveland.
is our 6-11 matchup. At our 6th seed, we have Warrior. This is a tough this is a tough one. And our 11 seed, the Water Boy.
Waterboy.
It's not as tough. That's not as tough for me. I'd say Warrior. I mean, I love Waterboy. It's a great movie, but
Yeah.
Warrior is so good. It's so good.
I would go the Water Boy here.
Hell yeah, vetoed.
What did you go with, Alec?
Waterboy.
He said Waterboy right away.
Yeah.
That was our
Reference.
only. Oh no, that was one of 2 upsets in the first round.
No perfect brackets left.
We'll move back to the left side. Our 1 seed Rocky 4 going against the 8 seed of Dreams.
Rocky 4.
How did Field Dreams win? Fuck Iowa, fuck Corn, and fuck Kevin Costner.
Oh, it did take place in Iowa, didn't it?
Yeah, the famous line is this heaven? And he's like, no, this is Iowa. Fucking
I'm
gay.
voting Field of Dreams.
Yeah, well, 2v1.
Doesn't matter here.
Roe v. Wade, he got fucking sent down.
All right, our next matchup is our 4 seed Remember the Titans versus our 12 seed Major League.
Remember the Titans.
I think I'm going Major League here.
I was strong leaning Major League too. Remember the Titans is something I consider like the best football movie.
Yeah, Remember the Titans is one of my top football movies. I like it better than Friday Night Lights. I mean, I like Friday Night Lights, but I like Remember the Titans more.
I think there's a common theme here. There's a common theme where Travis doesn't like seeing white and black people work together. He hated Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone together, and he hates.
Wait, we're learning a lot today.
Gary Bertier.
Did you not watch Major League?
Preacher.
Where's all your guys' Chinese representation? Huh?
Well, we already
Chinese
know
people
that
don't play sports. I do hate Asians. That's very evident. I had an Asian
Major
joke.
League was a bunch of people without jobs coming together to be one.
Who's Asian?
They have an Asian player.
They had one. They did have one Asian player
in the
or was that
movie.
Was that Major League 2?
In the second movie,
Oh, it was the second one. Yeah.
That was the second
Yeah.
one.
So shut the fuck up, Travis. You're
No
wrong.
Yeah.
balls.
Shove it up your ass.
All right, back to the right side bracket. Our 2 seed Friday Night Lights going up against our 7 seed Happy Gilmore.
You threw Asian out there just to be very wrong about it, and we glossed over that.
It was in the second one. It was in the Major League universe.
I briefly remember an Asian guy. And
Yeah,
Serrano
Friday
wasn't
Night
even
Lights.
black; he was Cuban.
Oh, Willie Mays Hayes.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes.
Tax
Tax
evasion.
evasion. Is it the same thing?
Yeah. None of us said played.
That's just tax evasion. I
But
forgot what the movies were.
Friday Night Lights versus Happy Gilmore in our next matchup.
Friday Night Lights for me.
That's just gonna be football movies and Rocky IV, I think.
What is Friday Night Lights? Well, sorry, football reigns supreme around here.
They're all just so good.
Our next matchup is the Sandlot versus the Waterboy.
Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Off topic, I had the biggest crush on the girl from Sandlot too. I don't know if you guys remember her.
Wendy Peppercorn.
No, she was a basic bitch.
I'm trying to think. She played baseball with them, right?
She played baseball with them.
Yeah.
It was a whole different group of kids, so it wasn't like a good movie or anything.
The Sandlot. You said the second one? I never
Second
watched
one.
that because I'm not fucking gay.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, it wasn't the Steelers.
The gay rugby team. Dude, I'm gonna do more research on it. That's fucking wild.
I bet you are gonna do more research.
Okay, let's calm down. Oh, did she get married? That's gay. I guess I got married too, but
makes sense. Things are starting to add up.
There's so much in common.
Oh, she had these colored eyes, dude. I don't know.
That's weird how it green screened out everything. It's just a floating head right now.
I know, that's kind of crazy. It's on my phone. Samantha
What's
Burton.
the next next matchup?
The Sandlot versus the Waterboy. I don't know if I heard
Sandlot.
Alex.
Sandlot, yeah.
Oh, I had the Waterboy, but the Sandlot is moving on.
You don't like Chubbs?
No.
You fucking racist prick.
What was Chubb?
Chubbs was definitely black.
I've got Chubb.
Chubbs.
First semifinal matchup is Rocky IV versus Major League.
Rocky IV.
Rocky IV.
Rocky IV is probably going to be my vote for every single matchup.
Yeah, the movie fucks.
Rocky IV. I was Major League for the pod. Second semifinal, we have Friday Night Lights versus the Sandlot.
Ooh. Friday Night Lights, unfortunately. Yeah. I love the Sandlot, but Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights as well. Bringing us to our championship, our 1 versus 2 seed. Chalked it up. Is Rocky IV versus Friday Night Lights.
Rocky IV.
Rocky IV for me. Yep.
I would go Friday Night Lights here, but Rocky IV is our champion.
Just for the training montage in the barn.
There were, now that we're going through it, there were a handful of movies that I know that you threw this together pretty quick, and there were good movies on the list, but there were a handful that were not on the list that I thoroughly enjoy more than ones that were on the list. Coach Carter, Glory Road, The Express.
I thought adding those two, but I didn't think they would even make it out of the play-in.
I like Coach Carter a lot. I really like that one.
Yeah, The Express is a good movie.
Is really good, and it's based on a true story. And then The Express is one of my favorite football movies about Ernie Davis.
Yeah, it's also tough doing it because I think I mentioned it for one of the matchups. Like I thought one movie was a better movie, but I enjoyed like one.
Yeah, and that's really what it comes down to. Like, I mean, for the most part, like there are sports movies that everybody loves, but then there's sports movies that like just for whatever reason you like more. Like another one,
Yeah.
The Replacements. The Replacements is funny as fuck.
I forgot all about that. That's
It's
a
a
great
fantastic
one.
movie. The
Yeah.
Natural is a really good baseball movie that I like.
Yeah, we probably could have done a whole
What's
bracket of just
Bad News
like
Bears?
sports comedies.
Yeah, Bad
Yeah,
News Bears.
I love Bad News Bears off, but I think like a sports comedy would have been a better bracket because it is
Maybe
tough.
Yeah.
It's
we do that
like I
another
mentioned,
time.
like there's some movies that are phenomenally made, like Moneyball and Million Dollar Baby. I wouldn't vote them very far in this.
Yeah, Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal was a good one.
The Fighter with Christian Bale.
Yeah, there's so many. Like it would like you did a great job, but it'd be really hard to make like a
Yeah,
just a straight up
I would have had to
bracket.
expand it to get more movies in. I didn't want to do that.
No,
I
100%.
have my
That'd
Excel
take
sheet.
a lot of time. Yeah, that would take a lot of time.
Most of the movies you said, Chris, Howe didn't like them because they're black stories. So jot that down for next
True.
time.
I love Coach Carter. What
Hmm
was the one about Texas? It was Texas State, correct?
I think so. Or UTEP.
Yeah,
Was
No,
it
it
Texas
wasn't.
State?
It wasn't. I think it was Texas State.
North Texas, wasn't it North Texas?
No, they're green.
As someone like completely irrelevant. Glory.
Which movie was that again?
Glory
Something
Glory
Road.
Glory
Road.
Road. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, I mean, I really
Out of
like
that
that
and
one.
Coach Carter a little bit
Yeah,
better.
Coach Carter's awesome. Samuel L. Jackson's just a badass.
Texas Miners. Isn't that UTEP? They're the
Yeah,
Miners?
yeah.
Really,
University of Texas, El Paso.
I didn't know that was UTEP that movie was about.
That's what I thought. Because I remember them talking about El Paso. The funniest part of that movie is when they're like giving him Mexican food in the cafeteria. He's like, nacho taco burrito. And he's like, I want El hot doggo
You know
Yeah,
Travis's favorite part of that movie?
when they
When the
lose.
black guy gets beat up in the bathroom.
Jesus
the,
Christ, dude.
the other tough part about making this list, all the lists I'm looking at, like right now, IMDb, just because of recency bias, like Challengers is listed as their number one sports movie
Oh, because it's just
based
Challengers.
on popularity.
No, what was the movie with Woody Harrelson? The Champions?
Oh, Champions, yeah, special needs.
Champions. That was awesome. I love that movie.
Oh,
No,
Tropic
that was
Thunder needs to go on the list for comedies.
No, Tropic Thunder for what?
sports
No,
comedies.
I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of
semi-pro,
the
sorry.
Flint
Oh.
Tropics.
Yes,
Yep.
semi-pro, sorry.
The
Tropic
Flint
Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Vietnam
Blades of
Comedy.
Glory.
was a
Going
very
blackface for a basketball movie.
Blades
Playing
of
Muggsy
Glory.
Bogues.
Blades of Glory is funny as shit.
Yeah, some
Space
other
Jam.
ones.
Space
I don't know
Jam.
if you guys saw the still from this the other day, but the first like still shot from the Smashing Machine with The Rock came out the other day. It's about
Yeah, he
like
doesn't
one
even
of the
look
original
like The Rock
UFC
at all.
fighters.
That's when
This
he plays
movie
the
looks
UFC guy.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his face looks completely different, but The Rock is a complete and utter douchebag, which I've been on that train
Yeah,
for about a
it
decade.
sucks because like I've always loved The Rock until like the last couple years. Like when he completely ruined fucking DC as they were starting to try to get things going again.
Yeah,
That's when I really started to see how much of a douche he was.
yeah, yeah. I've been on the train for about probably 8 or 9 years now. I'm glad like
Yeah,
that
you
take
were on it early.
that finally came up to catch up with him. But yeah, so some other like for some reason Happy Gilmore's the number 6 highest movie on IMDb right now for sports. So then there were a bunch of like I didn't want to
That's
throw a League of
probably
Their Own in.
because there was talk of a new Happy Gilmore, I think.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I even think that was on this list. Was Happy Gilmore too? It's just just number 40. It's just there.
A movie that
Yeah.
doesn't even exist.
Longest Yard was on there. Raging Bull with
That's another
Robert De
good
Niro
one.
was very
Shit.
That's a
good.
solid one.
What was the one where the kid broke his arm and then went to pitch for the Cubs?
Rookie
Rookie
of
of
the
the
year.
Year?
Yeah,
Rookie of the year. Yeah.
that's a good one. What else, dude? So many good ones from our childhood, like Rookie of the Year and Sandlot and stuff like that.
And I used to watch Angels in the Outfield all the time growing up. Like that one a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. We forgot a whole franchise of movies. Air Bud.
Oh fuck!
Wasn't a big Airbud guy.
Wow, do you
Wow, you
hate dogs?
don't like dogs.
I got that dog in me, but I don't like Airbud.
That's another crime.
It's so unrealistic, dude.
Fuck off. Okay, you know what? I'll leave this podcast right now.
Every
Alec,
sports movie is all realistic, and you guys are like, "Oh, this dog plays fucking tight end for this
Alec,
team."
that would be a hilarious like TikTok series to go down. Is just bashing movies like sports movies based around animals, just talking about how unrealistic they are. Wasn't there a movie where a monkey was
No,
pitching?
that would be.
Was that Ed
I don't know about that. I
Eddie?
don't know.
What the fuck?
But you know what would be a great way to get views, Alec, is if you just started doing a TikTok series where you just bashed universally loved movies.
I could do that for the dog movie, and then I don't know what I love. I love movies that are loved, though. I'm not like the hipster like that.
I know, but like just it's called acting, dumbass.
Jesus Christ.
No, I just found another website that's forgotten about sports movies. And I feel like an idiot with these two right away. Cool Runnings.
I just watched that
Uh,
I guess I
yesterday.
didn't really.
I
I
just
guess I
watched
didn't even
that.
really think about that as a sports movie. Yeah, but that's
I
a good one.
completely
That's a really
forgot
good one.
about it. And this one, I'm really mad at myself for not even thinking about it. The Mighty Ducks.
Mm,
Oh fuck!
solid.
But you'd have to
They're on
go.
Disney Plus.
The better one is D2 Mighty Ducks though.
Yeah. 3 was dumb. I don't know why they
Bri-
even did 3.
Brian's song.
Brian's song is a good one. I watched that in school.
Well, I watched that in eighth grade, fucking or
Yeah,
seventh grade, crying in the
yeah, one of
classroom.
yep.
$1 Million Baby's another sports movie that makes me cry.
We need a good WNBA movie. It's kind of cornered in the
Dude,
market
we
right
should
now.
Oh
we
man,
should we should direct it.
Yeah.
Joanna Man.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, like Mike.
I
That's
loved
another
Like
movie
Mike.
forgotten.
I loved
Yeah.
Like Mike.
We
Yeah, so
are
did
we
I.
are Marshall.
That one's
Fuck.
all right.
Yeah,
It's a crazy story, but like the movie was not.
yeah.
What was the wrestling movie with Channing Tatum? Fox
Never watched it. I know it. Oh, Foxcatcher. I never watched it, but I
Foxcatcher.
know which one you're talking
That
about.
was a phenomenal movie.
I never watched it either. Wrestling is gay. Gable Stevson.
I'm surprised that you don't love it then, Alec.
What
More of a gay
this is
rugby
a
guy.
fun little thing to think about. What is something in sports you think they will make a movie about eventually that will be horrible? Mine is Sarah Fuller being the first girl to play in the NCAA, and it's just her kicking like 15 yards out of bounds. Is like just how the movie
God.
ends.
That was so fucking bad. You see, going back to the Harrison Butker
Oh,
thing.
you know
did
what?
you go ahead,
Go ahead.
Chris?
No, you go ahead.
Going back to the
Mine's
Harrison
better, so I'll
Butker
say
thing.
mine for a second.
There were girls online that were going and talking about like, oh, I'm a doctor. I don't freaking have to be a housewife or whatever. But there were girls legit going on like soccer players and being like, I can kick a ball better than Harrison Butker, blah blah blah. Like, no, let's calm the fuck down on that. Like, you can't kick a freaking 40
He's
yard
one of
field
the
goal,
best
much less
kickers
a
in the
60 yard.
NFL.
Yeah,
He's just a douchebag.
Yeah. Well,
he
that's
made
the
a lot
best
of
part
good
about it
points.
is
He made a lot
he
of good
is
points.
one of the best kickers in the NFL. So like all the outrageous comparisons being made because like there are female kickers in college football. They really don't do much. Like I know there's one in D2 that everyone tries to make a big deal about. But last year I think she was like 7 for 17 on PATs. It's just like that's the easiest kick anyone will ever have.
That's horrific.
Dude, we
Yeah,
used to get to
she's just
Malone for practices at the Hall of Fame like 45 minutes early just to kick. I kicked a 35 yarder before. I think I could
yeah.
make a decent amount of PATs.
Yeah. I think the best I know
Yeah,
was like
because
a
that
48. I made a 48er.
that's like going back to the Sarah Fuller thing. That is one thing that because I think we'll eventually get a female like positional player in college football, but they'll just never get the recognition because uh, Sarah Fuller went out there and kicked the ball straight out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alyssa
You
Peely
said
could play
movies
right
that
guard.
Jesus, I knew that was coming. Um, you said movies that wouldn't do well. You know what a movie that would do well is if they did one based on the
Aaron Hernandez.
fucking home no, well, yeah. No, based on the home run race during the steroid era, like between Sammy
Yeah,
Sosa, Mark McGuire, and all that. God, that was fucking best
that would
times.
rock. I'm surprised they haven't tried to make a Michael Sam movie yet.
I'm
Or
sure you'll find it. You'll find it though.
Carl Nassib.
It'll be on your research that you have to.
Yeah.
Steelers gay rugby team. You need to find out what city they're in if they're coming
I
out
mean,
soon.
Pittsburgh.
one
No,
I think one that I would actually like is if they did a movie on Oscar Pistorius and
that
like
would
him
fucking
murdering his
rock.
girlfriend. That
Winning
would probably be a pretty
medals
good movie.
and then murdering his girlfriend. He's getting
And,
out soon, or he just got out recently. Did
and
like 10
call it
years.
call it a Blade Runner 2012. Just steal Blade Runner 2048.
Another sports movie. Fuck, I don't know. What you guys think about the Tom Brady roast?
I never watched all of it. I just saw highlights and
Don't
clips.
don't have Netflix.
I saw so many highlights on like TikTok that kind of just put the whole thing together for me. And Tony Hinchcliffe and Nikki Glazer were fucking awesome.
Nikki Glazer killed it. She was hilarious.
I think she just had a special come out.
Yeah, I watched it on HBO. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
She's pretty hot.
yeah, that's what it was on
Yeah.
HBO.
She's always been. Most of her material, like what I've seen in the past, has been about like her talking about anal, which is hot as shit. But the way she talks about it, she likes it too much, where it's like, dang, you're kind of a whore. But she talks about it
Well,
constantly.
you're probably about to see a lot of anal during your deep dive into
Hell
the
yeah.
gay
Gay
movie
movie.
scene.
Hell yeah. There was one that popped up and I was like, oh yeah, that is a gay movie. Let's see if I can find it. Scroll back. I can't believe I told you guys. I should have kept that to
Alex,
myself.
Alex on like page 17 of gay movies, just doing research.
It was a movie that you guys would recognize. Oh, it was the Bros one, I think, that just came out.
Oh yeah,
Bruno is on here, very high up. Dallas Buyers Club,
Oh
Bohemian
yeah.
Rhapsody.
Philadelphia.
This one's called Bottoms.
oh yeah, that one just came out not too long ago.
Yeah, it's 2023.
Yeah, it was
All right.
okay.
Alec, go check your mail.
Yeah, I'll send you guys a video of what it is. I have to pee so bad
Can't
too.
wait.
There's a movie called
can't
Meth. It's a gay movie. That's cool. Boys in Brazil is a gay movie. That was a Nazi movie. Oh no, that's definitely not the same movie.
What the fuck?
No, have you heard about the Boys in Brazil? It's an old movie about how the Nazis fled to South America. But then this one is two guys kissing, two boys kissing. I wish these pictures popped up. They're like, it's two guys kissing.
Thank you.
The end of the pod's gonna do numbers. The algorithm.
This was our gayest podcast to date for Pride Month. All right, thanks for hopping on, boys. I hope you enjoy your Friday. Chris, I hope you enjoy your tournament. How, whatever
Thank
the fuck you're doing this weekend.
Nothing.
All my plans
Can't-
fell through, so I'm not doing jack shit. I was supposed to have a softball game tonight. I think my mother-in-law was supposed to come up tomorrow. None of it's happening, so I'm just sitting at home in 99-degree weather.
Chill weekend ain't that bad, man. Hopefully the year goes well. I can't wait to see the live reaction of
Oh, I'm gonna go do it right now. All right, love you, boys.